Dear feminists, if you wonder why most of us Iranians who fight against the regime don't like you guys, this is the video I'm going to show you.
Women count only if they are beautiful, graceful, and know how to stay feminine. You may be equal in the eyes of the law, but not in ability. You have never produced a Michelangelo or a Bach or even a great cook. You are schemers, you are evil, all of you. Oh, Your Majesty, you said all these things.
Not with the same words, no.
Well, the thought, you've never produced a Michelangelo, a Bach, or even a
This
great
I
cook.
have.
So far, Shah was accused of saying the out-of-pocket things that he never said, and he replied with, not with the same word. And he get accused of saying those things because of the fact that he said that men and women are mentally different, which I don't know what's wrong with it. I don't get why is it such a bad thing to say there are not as much of a female workers as much as there are male workers. I don't get it.
So you don't feel that women are in that sense equal, that they have the same intelligence or ability?
Not so far. Maybe you will become in the future. You can always have some exceptions.
Here and there.
But yes, but on the average, I repeat again, when have you produced a top scientist?
Madame Curie.
That's one.
Well, we've had a lot of trouble getting ahead, perhaps because of this point of view. Do you feel your wife is one of these rare exceptions?
It depends in what sense.
Well, do you feel your wife can govern as well as a man?
I prefer not answer.
But you have made your wife the regent of this country. If you should die, your wife heads this country, and yet you're not certain that she can govern as well as a man.
I can't say. The reaction that she might eventually have under crisis. These are unanswerable questions. How do you want to...
Well, I admire...
So this lady was talking about the fact that they used to face setbacks in the ancient times. But if she reads the Persian history, especially in the golden era, that was not the case. Society was pretty much egalitarian in the golden era of Persia, such as the Achaemenids, the Sassanids, and the Parthians. Who's going to tell him? And what's absolutely wrong with that answer? I would also answer the same thing as Shah if I was Shah as well. I would also not answer to such a stupid question if I was Shah as well. How can you tell that Queen Farah will be the future leader of Iran? How can you tell that there will be no regime such as Islamic Republic regime of Iran, which is far more cruel to women than it ever was during the Pahlavi era? Something that you backed.
Thank you for your honesty, but what you are really saying is women are nice in their place, nice, pretty creatures. You are a very pretty woman. Say something, Your Majesty. How do you feel when you listen to this?
No. What can I say? You know, it's I don't think you really believe that.
So far in this video, you saw that Shah was accused of being a women hater because of the fact that he said that women and men are mentally different overall. He was also accused of being a misogynist because of the fact that he said that there are not as much female workers as much as the male workers. Even in the ancient times, there were not as much of a female workers as much as of a male workers, especially in the golden era of Achaemenids, despite the fact that the society was pretty much egalitarian towards women and men. You cannot make this shit up, in the words of Kenneth Samuels. I wouldn't be surprised if Cyrus the Great was accused of being a misogynist despite the fact that he invented human rights. How ironic would it be? So when a feminist tells me this, feminism is about women's rights, I'll be like, well, you need to tell this to Muhammad Reza Pahlavi. Oh wait, you can. Why? Because you accused him of being a misogynist because of the fact that he said Men and women are mentally different. And what happened? You replaced him with a piece of shit leader such as Khomeini. So with that being said, مرگ بر سه فاسد، ملا چپی مجاهد. مسردان.